Hey, and welcome back to another episode of Real Estate Questions and Answers with Clayton, where you ask your real estate questions and I, Clayton, answer them. So today's question comes from Larry, and I was having a conversation with Larry over the weekend, and he was talking about how he was looking at buying and selling. So he needed to sell his house and go buy something, but he's got 3 little kids at home, and they are a joy, a bundle of joy, as we all know, as little kids are, toddlers and whatnot. And he wanted to know, hey Clayton, in your experience, what's the best way to handle kids and selling and buying buying a house? So it can be simple and it can also be very difficult. It really depends on your situation and your kids. So when you got a bunch of toddlers running around, when they're older, it's a little bit easier on the sales side. But when you have little kids that don't like to listen, like to dump things all over the floor, when it comes to the sell side, box away all the little toys, all the stuff that can make a massive mess. So Legos, puzzles, things of that nature. Box them up, tell the kids they'll meet you at the next house. You could even write up a little contract that says that they'll make their bed every day, put their dirty clothes away. So that's a great little tool, and remind them, hey, you got this contract, and if you abide by it, we get you a nice, pretty house. That tends to get most kids to help out, at least from time to time. You could also make sure you're doing a load of laundry every day, so that alleviates any dirty clothes laying all over the place. That might be more important for teenagers, right? Because we know they like to throw stuff everywhere. Just like little kids, but it's their clothes instead. So on the sell side, it's as simple as that. So whenever the house is actually on the market and you're showing it, keep it to where you could pick up any toys they dump everywhere in about 30 minutes, including whatever you need to put away. And that'll just make your life so much easier. So on the buy side, honestly, find a babysitter. Drop them off at your aunts, uncles, parents, their grandparents. Just get rid of them. Send them off to the side, because there's nothing worse than when you're trying to walk through a house that somebody's living in, they've got expensive stuff all around, and you're worried that your kid's going to go knock over a potted plant or knock over some statue that's worth $1 billion and now you got to pay for it. So get rid of them. If you do have to bring them, because I know there's situations, maybe you don't have family close by, maybe babysitter backed out on you, find activities for them to, keep them busy, especially when they're younger. So maybe you get one of those coloring pads that, you have to have a special marker for it to color on. And we could sit them down. They're not going to color on the walls. And you can also lean on your real estate agent a little bit to kind of distract the kids while you walk the house and be able to actually look at it. When there's a pool involved, make sure they're not going in the backyard. I have had times where we're showing a house and all of a sudden we hear a splash. Kid jumped in, fully clothed and everything. Make sure you have snacks and drinks and some toilet paper, because you know how kids are. Do you need to go to the restroom? No, I don't. And then all of a sudden, you're in the first house. Mommy, I need to pee. Happens all the time. Every time almost. So have activities, have snacks, have drinks, and just be prepared, just like you're going to the zoo or something like that. But again, get rid of them if you can. That way, you and your spouse or you by yourself can actually enjoy the process and really take the time that's needed to look at the property itself. So what about you? Do you have any tips and tricks for how to deal with kids when you're buying and selling a house? What worked for you? What didn't work? Let me know. I would love to hear it so I could let my people know. Do you have any of your own real estate questions? Well, leave them in the comments below. Let me know what they are. If you learned something, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. See ya.